I'll show you how it's done. Shazam!
Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back to our channel, and we have yet again another movie review. This time for the newest installation in the MCU, not MCU, cause no more Fox. Deadpool and Wolverine, or Deadpool 3, D3. What do you feel about this film?
Overall, I like this movie a lot. Like, I do think that it could be better. Like, as we said before, there are points where you absolutely could have made more jokes about what was happening, because Deadpool is absolutely the kind of character to make fun of and just tear down every little thing. And I feel like a movie kind of does that less and less by the time it gets to the climax. By the time the climax happens, it kind of just plays it straight as Wolverine and Deadpool are like, they're like sacrificing each for themselves for each other. And it's like, but other it's like this super dramatic listening to I think they listen to Madonna or something. I'm thinking they're like fiddling with the controls of this machine. They're all like holding hands and shit. I'm like, you really could have made a lot of jokes during this segment. You really didn't.
Yeah,
like. I understand.
That's drastic for a Deadpool movie.
Yeah, like they kind of played the climax way straighter than even the other movies did, which I'm like, I mean, I get it because you do want to have your emotional core. I'm not saying ditch that entirely, but it does feel like kind of against the character of who Deadpool is. It also just kind of clashes with the tone of the movie leading up to that moment.
It's the one movie that is tolerable to make fun of shit like that, to be meta. Yeah, that's his character, literally.
Yeah. Like, he is the most meta character the Marvel ever had. Well, okay. At least the MCU ever had. Like, I know Marvel Comics has one or two that would actually one-up him there.
Like who?
Like Gwenpool, for example. She is, like, even more meta than Deadpool is.
But she's, I guess, a variant of Deadpool. So.
No, she's not.
Then why she has the pool?
She just named herself that. Because she's like, hey, I'm meta, he's meta.
She's the variant of Deadpool.
No, she's not a variant.
I don't mean literally. I mean she's inspired from Deadpool.
Yeah, she is loosely inspired from him.
No, I mean there's a character like Deadpool out, and she stole his stick, so she's just a copycat.
Yes and no, because she doesn't really just steal his stick. She kind of elevates his stick, because she literally starts messing with the frames of the comic book borders around her.
She ain't one-upping, but what I'm saying is that it wouldn't be a Gwenpool was for Deadpool.
Not likely, no.
This is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? So therefore, Deadpool's still hold number one because he's the originator. The originator always goes better than whoever took it and she may took it and ran with it, but he's kind of like, I can't even look at her without thinking Deadpool. You know, so he's original Merc with the mouth.
Yeah.
Let's don't even put on. So
but yeah, when you have like a historically meta character like that. And when you have just completely framed your entire movie around him, like, I don't think the emotional core of this movie really felt that big leading up to this moment. So if it did, it would have welled a lot better. Like, I think Guardians 3 does a much better job of balancing comedy and drama. Well, this one, it's like the drama feels weak at points because we don't really even see how, like, the X-Men died. What happens? And we get told what happens because, like, she's going through his mind, but instead of having a visual of that, they're just kind of talking to each other.
Yeah, that's just lazy.
Yeah.
And Deadpool should have made fun of that.
Yeah, because, like, hey, yeah, he could have said something like...
we have the budget for that.
Yeah, we don't have the budget for all these faces.
Come on, yeah.
We
have the rights. We have the rights.
Yeah, we can't bring back Patrick Stewart. He's still pissed over what happened in Doctor Strange. That would have been a perfect joke.
You know what I mean?
Would have been perfect.
Could it be like in our first act, he making a bunch of jokes and it was landing. You know what I mean? And it's like you kind of like you lose the thread at the end. Like in most of the other Deadpools, it landed most of them. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's kind of a big fucking, you know what I mean, like hole.
It is like it's not enough to ruin the movie by any means, but it does take the movie a step down from what it really could have been.
I mean, it's definitely one of the best Phase 4s for sure.
Oh, I mean, easy.
I wouldn't call it the best Phase 4, but it's one of the best Phase 4s.
Well, the only competition this has is Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
I think Guardians of the Galaxy is better.
I'd say this is about as good, more or less. I
like Guardians a better.
I'd probably give Guardians a tiny edge above it, just because I do really like the emotional core of Rocket Raccoon in that movie.
Exactly. But that's a huge deal to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
it is.
So,
that's why I'm putting that above this one, because I'm like, hey, this one's funnier, but that one has a really fucking amazing emotional core. I love that part of the movie.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny, but it also skims out on this full potential of funny, which he definitely dot points off. While Guardians 3 is probably the best of the three.
Yeah,
you know
definitely.
What I mean? And for sure, and all three of them was pretty good. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't really a bad Guardians with Guardians. All three of them were good. One was I was really surprised. I thought it was crap when I saw the trailer. It actually was pretty fucking good. You know what I mean? And then the second one, yeah, I think it was almost as good. I like the whole father thing. They could probably delve into a little bit more, so a little more serious.
Yeah.
But overall, like, I thought that was pretty solid.
Yeah.
There's all the other sides I didn't care enough about, but the team, him and Ego was all good stuff. And the third one was this is the best one. It kind of brings everything together.
Yeah.
All three Deadpools are pretty much solid.
Yeah.
I think I don't know. This may be the worst of the three. I mean, all three are pretty solid, but I don't know. Definitely one is better for sure. Cause one gets it right, gets the formula right down to a T.
Honestly, I think one's probably the one I like the least. It seems kind of like more. It's more of like that.
Has the most straightforward story. It kind of.
I know, but
it kind of gets the humor down right to the.
I know, but
the
the fact that it's so straightforward is kind of like what I like the least about it. It's like it feels like more of what I would expect from a Hollywood Deadpool movie instead of something that would actually like surprise me.
But it kind of did it, like the whole opening scene with the whole like this asshole movie, played by America's favorite idiot. You know what I mean? That's all pretty original. It's all pretty cool.
I thought it was okay. I thought like I didn't really care them. I thought the humor in one was kind of hit and miss for me. I didn't really like it as much as 2 and 3.
And he really introduced the whole like Deadpool 2 and 3 kind of runs with the fucking like meta jokes about like the studios and shit.
Yeah.
But Deadpool 1 kind of like started that whole thing.
It did start it, but it did the least of all three.
And the whole super landing thing and the whole climax where he's trying to talk him into doing good. And he just shoots fucking Francis in the face. I thought that was all.
Yeah, that's probably my favorite part of that movie. So he just shoots him in the face.
Yeah, like I thought that was pretty solid. And
it's a solid movie.
The second one I thought was cool, but I like it a little less than the first one. But the second one had a lot of good moments too. The X-Force and shit. And the third one was good too. Like I think Wolverine's the biggest fucking like having him was a really solid.
Yeah,
but I don't think you did any much with him in terms of like
they could have done a lot more. With him.
Like honestly, I was interested in seeing instead of having one consistent Wolverine. I just love to see him like keep meeting different Wolverines. I thought that was pretty sweet.
Like honestly, there should be a thing where they fight a whole bunch. Like
that would be fucking cool.
Yeah, because they had the fight with a whole bunch of Deadpool. So I'm like, you should have had a bunch of Wolverines too. That would have been amazing.
Yeah, and the whole fucking short Wolverine, the comic book accurate.
Yeah, comic book accurate Wolverine. You have first appearance Wolverine as he's mid fighting the Hulk.
That would be a danger. Yeah, that was cool too. Like, yeah, we should just went into all these Wolverine stories and say, you know, that'd be fucking cool.
Yeah,
like, Wolverine Hulk is one of the most iconic fights in Marvel comics. So it's like,
it's the fight that introduced him as a character, the very first.
Yeah,
very iconic fight.
Yeah, you see all these different. The one with the what's the whole one with the skull and bones and the X cross? Is that from a famous comic?
I have no fucking idea what that's about. I mean, I guess it could be. X-Men has a lot of a lot of stories, and I have not read a good chunk of them. That could have been anything. That could have easily been something I just wouldn't know.
Yeah, like I thought that was pretty sweet. There's some like lame Wolverine, and you don't even see a backstory of like how he fucked his universe, and the reason how he fucked the universe doesn't make any sense to me. I'm like, how the fuck does he not join X-Men, causing them all to die when he's not even the strongest X-Men? Actually, far from it.
Yeah,
he's probably the least. He's probably the least strongest X-Men if you really think about it.
In terms of all the popular ones, yeah.
He's a popular, yeah. I mean, even some of the other Lucys I'll say is maybe has it over him. I mean, obviously, if it's on the whole school general, of course, he has probably a lot more because he's the healing factor, which is probably his most useful power.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Of course, he's the Mantium bones, the knife. If you get close to you, he's dangerous. But he's not better than fucking Storm.
No,
definitely not better than fucking Jean Grey.
No,
I'll put Cyclops over him.
Yeah, Cyclops has range.
Cyclops has the range. He has super range, and his shit is like super hot. It's like Homelander, but his shit is like intense, and he fires very long distance. Like that's way more useful. You know what I mean?
And of course, fucking Charles Xavier.
Unprecedented psychic ability. I mean, like, come on, Pyro, Iceman. Like Iceman's not one popular you even credit for. Like, and Rogue is super dangerous. She touches you, you're fucked. You know what I mean?
Rogue is super dangerous.
So it's like, yeah, he's
there's
like
there's a lot of
Nightcrawler is
characters.
very useful with his. Because he teleport anywhere he wants, as long as he has his swords and good fighting skills, it makes him very dangerous.
Yeah,
threat. You know what I mean?
I guess Wolverine could probably take out Beast. I could see it.
Beast is a beast though, but yeah, it'll be a good fight.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he can definitely take out Beast and Dazzler and like people like that. But as far as like,
I'm talking about
the big hitters, there's a lot of people above him.
Oh, the big hitters, like he to me he's not big. He's not good enough.
Yeah, so
to be that big of a difference.
Yeah, so if humans went mutant hunting and killed all those fucking mutants, how the hell did Wolverine kill all of them? I don't get that.
And the rest of them fucking dies. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Jean Grey with her powers. Come on. Charles Xavier. Come on.
Yeah.
And where else Magneto in this? Come on. He's not letting that happen.
Excellent question. Where the fuck was Magneto
He's super
in that
dangerous.
story?
Come on. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess he's probably been with them for a little bit, like maybe a year or two, for him to get that kind of personal connection.
Something like that, yeah. I can't imagine it's been like super duper long because I very much got the vibe that the movies didn't even happen.
They didn't even have the gall to show us. Like that's something I want to see. I want to see him actually fail the universe, not as implied. And if you're gonna do that, instead of showing, make an obvious joke about that.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's like, oh my god. I'm sorry. Yeah, man, I'm sorry, man. This is like Ryan Reynolds give it 80. I mean, I'll probably give it a little bit higher, but not far. This movie's probably 82 to me.
I'm going like I would. Yeah, I think I'm going to give it like maybe like an 85. I think it's just good enough to warrant that, even if it does have some shortcomings.
I think,
and those shortcomings are pretty big. Which again, it would be higher if it wasn't for them.
Yeah. Not bad movie. Definitely, it says definitely one of the best. Face movies for sure.
Easy. Like again, like Guardians 3 is better, but
I can't lie. I think I may like Eternal's a little better. Eternal to me, I think is way underrated.
I mean, it is.
I like the idea of performing cosmic abortion on a super being. And I just heard that the Celestials made of adamantium, which is interesting.
Oh, really?
Yeah. In terms of MCU lore. Yeah, and they said it was a huge threat. I don't know. That was a very different vibe, very different tone than the rest of them.
Yeah, it was trying something different. I respect that.
Yeah, and I liked it. I'm not gonna lie. I did like the movie. I mean, I'm not crazy about it, but I liked it, though, in terms of Phase 4 stuff. Guardians, I still think stands top in terms of Phase 4 movies. And I say by default, because the rest of them sucked.
Can we
Ant-Man's trash.
Can we count the series finale of Loki as a Phase 4 movie?
And that's probably the best, because that was really good.
That was really good.
The season was good, but I think the finale was really good.
Oh, definitely. The finale season.
I think season 1 was a better season in terms of consistency with all the episodes.
Yes.
But season 2 had an excellent finale.
It did.
That finale was great, dude. And watch that reaction. Yeah, that was solid.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, all the shows were pretty good. Like, not all of them. The ones like.
Yeah, the ones
I tried to watch
like
She-Hulk was trash. I heard fucking was trash. Secret Invasion. Heard that was garbage.
Mm-hmm. I've seen the first episode and I hated it.
Yeah,
so
I saw the first episode and I thought it was very boring.
And
I can maybe not all MC stuff is good, but I've never been bored watching one. That was the first MC thing I saw that I was actually generally bored.
That first episode of Secret Invasion is the worst MCU thing I've probably seen.
Yeah,
and that's saying something.
Why you hated it?
It was dumb. It was boring. It was a complete waste of my fucking time.
Yeah, I felt boring. But like Moon Knight was good to the last episode. Falcon and the Soldier was good into the last episode. Those both were stinkers.
Yeah.
She-Hulk was very hit and miss. Had some good moments, a lot of not great moments. Very cringy. The Hawkeye show was decent. That was solid. It wasn't great, but it was solid. The Marvel movie I didn't think was that bad. Well, yes, it was. Like I thought, like it had like very good aspects of the movie. Like there's three Marvels done together. I thought it was pretty good, but the plot was pretty much a throwaway, and it makes it even worse because the plot was resolved in like 2 seconds when they actually decided to fucking do something about it.
Yeah, I was about to say, what the fuck's that show? I remember there was that other show you liked, that cartoon one.
Yeah, What If it's pretty good.
Okay, that's the name.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're pretty much seeing different combo, different like taking big events in MCU and just like altering certain events. Like you're seeing multiple episodes of Flashpoint, basically.
Yeah. Oh, do you know what? I guess you should address this now because like now's the perfect time. Since the news happened yesterday.
Yes.
About Dr. Doom.
Why? I mean, I'm confident. Yes, he could do a good job, but he plays like the cornerstone hero. He is the MCU. It started all with Iron Man. And he made Iron Man not so much popular character into one of the most famous comic characters in the world because, at least in terms of movie adaptation, because I'm like, Iron Man's a huge stud. That's mainly because of his performance. So he had an iconic death. So how'd you bring him back as another main villain for what? You're just shitting on your entire. It's a whole different character.
Yeah.
So he's a variant of just Victor Von Doom. This is a joke.
Yeah. honestly, even then, like a lot of things about about how. The thing is, like, it makes you really question what they're even going to do with him, because a lot of the things that make Doctor Doom kind of defeat the point of even bringing in RDJ to play him.
Yeah, so is he going to play him in Fantastic Four movie? Like,
yeah, because Doctor Doom is like personified by his all fucked up face, and he has to wear a mask over it. So is he just going to wear a mask the whole time, or like most of the time?
So there's like, so it's like Bailey. Yeah, so he's barely going to be fucking. So you're bringing him in to barely show his face. You're bringing him in to play a whole different character. You know what I mean? For multiple movies.
Yeah.
You think he's like, he's pushing 60. You think he wants to keep doing this? Like, come on, man.
Yeah, and even
if it's a variant of him, then I guess the fact that's film that we've seen is not in the regular universe, I guess.
Maybe
it's not in the secret timeline.
Even then, it's like, are they totally just getting rid of Doctor Doom's backstory, or are they just trying to portray? Hey, are they trying to pass off Robert Downey Jr. as a Romani person? I don't get what the hell they're doing with any of this shit. This decision makes less and less sense the more I think about it.
It is trying to can they get rid of Jonathan Majors' Kang? So they just trying to make some crazy fucking
Like I've seen a lot of people say that this seems like a desperate move, which it kind of does.
Yeah, it seems desperate.
Yeah, like maybe they have something creative, interesting going on with it, but I'm very much on the fence about this. It
better be that for the very least.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do it, at least make it interesting.
Like if this isn't something if this isn't some sort of weird, interesting, unique thing
you
that
made
they're
us
doing,
kill your entire universe.
Yeah. Then at that point
it's like having a fucking DCU still going on, and you say, "Hey, I'm gonna cast Henry Cavill in a complete different role and make him into fucking
Henry Cavill. He's also
Brainiac."
No, not even. It's like if you're casting Henry Cavill to play to play fucking Zoom. What the fuck is his name? Like Eobard Thawne. If that was Henry Cavill, that'd be ridiculous.
Yeah, I guess so.
Like none of this shit makes any sense.
Like it's cool to bring in Doom because he's one of the more famous Marvel characters.
Yeah, like I don't
and
mind.
He does trigger Secret War. So
yeah, like him being like. Well, he has his own movie, like Avengers Doomsday, I think was what it's called.
Yeah, but that's the precursor to the Secret Wars.
Oh, okay.
Because that's what Secret War does, like, because some big event needs to happen before. Mm-hmm. Because what you do instead of calling it Kang Dynasty, is gonna just calling it Avengers Doomsday.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because I'm like, if there's a Doomsday movie with Superman, then I wouldn't be called Superman Doomsday. It's gonna be weird.
Yeah. Here we have just a dumb pun of Doctor Doom. Okay. Yeah. Which. I mean, again, like, if he's in the Avengers movie, then what does he mean for the Fantastic Four?
No idea.
Yeah. Just lots of questions. Maybe they'll have interesting answers. We'll just have to see. We'll have to wait and see. But as of right now, I'm very much on the fence about this whole decision. This seems like...
Very good defense.
Yeah. But anyways, I think we have all of our modern MCU opinions out in the open. I don't think we have anything more to really add without just circling ourselves. So with that being said, folks, please make sure to like, subscribe button. We catch you more next time for plenty more content.
See you around, guys. Later.